What's up, y'all? It's your girl Emily here, and today I wanted to share a little bit about my personal story when it came to working out, because I hope to inspire you guys, and I want to share the tips on what I did right and wrong to lose 32 pounds. I went from being 147 to 115. As for my height, I'm only 5 feet tall, or 5 feet short, I guess, if you want to consider that short. And my shoulders are wider than my hips, with majority of my fat mostly in my stomach and my lower body. Growing up, I always had a lot of self-esteem issues, and in high school, I thought I was fat. Like, you tell me, is this fat? Is this fat? No. But that's what my mentality thought back then, because, you know, if you have Asian parents, they most likely be like, why are you so fat? You eat so much. Or they'd be like, why are you not eating enough? You're so skinny. You know, it's a debate. It's an ongoing debate for forever, for the rest of your life. But when I turned 17, I started to get myself into fitness more, and I ventured into Pilates first. My old workout which was either, maybe it was core, maybe it was arms, maybe it was legs. It really kind of just depended on how I felt that day. When I was going to the gym, I didn't even know how to do proper form and all that kind of stuff. Like, I just went in and I just grabbed a couple dumbbells. You know, I was on the treadmill for maybe a mile, and like, that was it. After that, I just danced for like an hour. And that was my workout for almost a year. And then I stopped going to the gym. But because I didn't know my form, I tried to do squats, and I ended up not doing them right and having knee injuries. So I really recommend, if you're trying to learn how to do a squat, which is a very essential basic, please make sure your form is correct, and that goes for all exercises out there too. And as for my diet, I honestly went out to eat a lot. I mean, I ate a lot of this stuff and a lot of this stuff, and it was like, you know, Asian food is so good. Like, that's my favorite kind of food, and it's so hard to stray away from. So time flew by, and it became May 2018 where I decided to join the gym again, because I had moved locations. So when I started going to the gym, I actually got myself a personal trainer for a lot longer than I thought I was going to be. But that is why you read between the fine lines and you listen, everybody. Make sure that you're listening, because you might end up paying a little more than you thought you would. But having a trainer actually helped me keep track of what I was eating. And eventually I felt that if I couldn't eat healthy foods, then I shouldn't even be eating at all. And that is a bad mentality. I will say that to you guys. Do not try to restrict yourself because you feel like there's no healthy options around. If you have food and you're hungry and the only thing around at the moment is a burger and you're starving, like, don't starve yourself, like, eat. Because starving yourself is not gonna help. It's not gonna hurt you just to eat that one meal because you're hungry. And I ended up not taking care of my health when it came to eating. More time has passed by, and it became from December 2018 to January 2019, I had a really hard struggle and a really hard plateau hit. What happened was I got really depressed, and I usually get really depressed around winter time because the sun's not out and I need the sun or else I'm not gonna be happy. So because of my depression, I struggled with eating enough, and I ended up eating almost maybe 1 or 2 meals a day, maybe 2.5 if I was lucky, but I always had dinner before I went to sleep, at least. So time passed by, and I moved out into my own apartment with, of course, somebody else, because who can afford rent at these prices? You know what I mean? Like, it's way too much, and I am extremely broke. But moving out changed so much for me, because I was able to grasp onto my own privacy and onto myself, and figuring out what I wanted to do with fitness, why exactly fitness motivated me to do so much more in life. And it wasn't until May 2019 where I really decided to dedicate more time into fitness. And by that, I mean, I had a bad mental breakdown from my old job that I felt stuck at, and I had an epiphany. I was like, you know what? Screw it, fuck it. I'm gonna go try and be a personal trainer. Like, out of nowhere, I was just like, you know what? I love to teach, I like being active, and fitness is kind of like one of the only things I really know, so why not try to be a personal trainer? I progressed myself into working more often, especially with weights, and I really explored into the fitness domain about all the fitness gurus and all the mechanisms on how to do this workout and how to change your body into what you want it to be. So the biggest thing that helped me was weight training. And a lot of people If you're scared of it at first, that is okay. Then you can definitely just start with body weight exercises. The reason why I really enjoyed weight training was because it actually gave me something to challenge myself with, and not just doing my body weight workouts all the time. That didn't really help me as much as weights did, because with weights you get an external type of resistance, and with your body weight you're only limited to so much. And that is the biggest mistake I made back then, was not challenging myself enough. During each workout for me, I always felt pretty confident in myself because I know I was willing to push myself. And eventually throughout the day, I end up forgetting how much I actually worked out. And I just feel great when I remember, I'm a little proud of myself, like, wow, I actually did that. And then the next day I'm like, wow, I actually did that. That's right, because I am sore. Honestly, fitness just teaches you so much about self-centering and just self-awareness and just self-control, because you have to be aware of how your body is feeling in order to get the best of your workout. It teaches you a lot on self-control because you take control of how your body is feeling. And when you're able to take control of how your body is feeling, you can portray that into the outside world, outside of fitness. You guys know what my old workout was, but now I switched it up and I got it a lot more organized. So Mondays are my upper body, Tuesday is core, Wednesday is full body HIIT, Thursday is my rest day, Friday is legs, Saturday is my cardio, and Sunday is my rest day. If you feel like you don't have a workout schedule as long as I do, or you have it more than I do, that is okay. Everybody's body needs a certain amount of rest, and everybody's body functions differently. So that's okay. It's okay if you don't work out that much, as long as you get at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise a week, then you will get its benefits. And as for my diet switched up from eating a lot of French fries and chicken wings all the time into eating more vegetable based. I still eat, meat and fish every now and then, but if you guys know me, I love my tofu. Like, I eat it for almost every meal when I'm stuck at home all day. I recommend trying out new foods if you guys have not tried them out yet. There's so many foods out there that are so good and they haven't touched your taste buds yet, so why not give them a try? Lately, everyone is so focused on image, but we have to be focused on our health. There is so much more to your body than just how it looks. There's a whole system going on, and your brain is in control of it all, which means that your brain has the ability to decide whether or not to go for an extra run, or go in for an extra rep, or eat this or eat that. You have to take control of what your choices are. There is so much more to your body, so appreciate what it does for you and take care of it. You're the one who decides how you see your body and how you decide it will be. So just to recap on what I did wrong, I didn't challenge myself enough, I did not eat the right things, and I didn't take care of myself, and I didn't have the support of friends, families, or even from myself. Like, I wasn't pushing myself to motivate myself like I should have, because sometimes we really have to be your own cheerleader, especially when it comes to trying to change your body. When it comes to what to do, I recommend challenging yourself and progressing yourself physically and mentally, whether it's trying a new exercise or trying to learn a new language or a new skill. If you don't have a trainer, that is okay. There's still a ton of people out there who will help you and guide you throughout your fitness journey, and there is so much more free information out there that can also help as well. Do your research. It is so important that you do your research before you try to perform anything too crazy, because the chances are you might hurt yourself. There's so much research out there that you can do, so it's up to you on if you want to learn something new or not. Be aware of your eating habits, whether it's to journal it down or to take a picture of it for Instagram. Make sure you are aware of what you're eating, because if you're just going through your food and you're not savoring it at all, then you're not really enjoying your food now, are you? And the last thing I want to say is to take care of yourself physically and mentally. Physically, as in getting enough physical activity, getting enough bath, making sure your eating habits are okay, and then mentally, as in like doing things that mentally make you feel better, and things that won't negatively affect you, and things that aren't toxic for you. And when it comes to training your mind mentally, I mean doing like yoga or meditation or anything that really helps you relieve yourself from the darkness that is in your brain. I really hope that you guys got inspired from my story. I honestly went through a lot of depression and fighting with myself in order to lose weight. And honestly, this is the best I've ever felt of myself. Like, this is the most of myself that I have ever felt, because I've learned to accept that it is okay for my body to look a certain way. And if I don't like how it looks, then I know that I can do something about it. Honestly, losing weight has really changed my perspective a lot, because I can actually look at myself in the mirror now and say, damn, you look good. I didn't even look at myself in the mirror until I was 24. Like, I went 24 years without looking in the mirror and telling myself that I'm proud of myself or I appreciate myself. So please, appreciate yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, especially when it comes to these times and when you're trying to push yourself mentally and physically. Love yourself. So I hope you guys like this video. If you want to check out more videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel, or you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram, especially Instagram, for a ton of workout videos. I hope that you guys can drop a like, leave a comment if you like this video. I would love to hear more stuff from you guys, so let me know. Stay different, stay vibing, and I'll see you guys soon. You know, maybe it's just a big old playground. You know, it doesn't